Following Sunday night's United Workers' Party rally in Soufrière, the buzz has not been on policy or the future plans of the administration of the day, but instead, attention is being placed on the Prime Minister's decision to imitate the leader of the opposition's speech impediment. Some solutions on social media have said that this was inappropriate behavior, but Sarah Flood-Bobra disagrees.
The same way that Hilaire stutters, that's what they were doing as a government, stuttering. Every time you ask them, they're going in.
I don't think the Prime Minister meant anything bad about it. I used to stammer very badly, and sometimes I still do. So I'm sensitive about people who stammer because I understand what it is. I don't think the Prime Minister meant anything bad about it, to be honest. I probably wouldn't have said it myself, but I don't think the Prime Minister meant badly about it. So I'm sure that that is a matter that can be resolved.
Meanwhile, opposition parliamentarian Hilaire says that such behavior from an individual in such a high level of public life is completely unacceptable.
The issue about the stammering is a pattern of behavior of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister has shown that he's grossly insensitive to people in this country, from calling them barking dogs to jackasses to the 43% to single mothers and now the stammering. There was a time in our history and in the world where you could make fun of people, their gender, their sexuality, their religion. These days you just don't do that. You have to be more sensitive and more, understanding of people. And maybe you found it was cool, but it certainly is not cool. I mean, attack a man on the content of what he's saying, the substance of what he's saying, but not certainly on whether or not he's stammering or not.
Hilaire says that the Prime Minister should be the last person to engage in such action and believes that as the leader of a country, he is setting a bad example for his citizens. He also notes that this will inevitably set the tone for the upcoming electoral campaigns.
This is what is even more disturbing and disappointing, that it was the Prime Minister doing it. And he sets the tone for his entire party. Let me say to all St. Lucia, I'm convinced the election campaign coming up will be the nastiest in the history of St. Lucia. I'm convinced of that. Our politics is entering a new low, real low, and it's been led by the Prime Minister. I mean, there are a few persons who are decent enough who will not be part of that, but the Prime Minister is setting the tone for how he wants his campaign to be. And it will be all about character assassination. It will be as low as we've ever seen in this country. And this is just the reality of the United Workers' Party.
According to Hilaire, he finds no need to engage in such behavior.
I'm not going to be part of that. And I mean, I have heard explanations and counter-explanations, whatnot. The simple fact is, for me, I like to debate on the substance. I like to debate on the contents of what's been put before me. And I will always debate that way. Other
members of the UWP have stood in solidarity with the Prime Minister and the comments that Sarah Flood-Bobra made and find no issue with Chasney's actions.